Hello everyone, welcome back to Germs. We're gonna hop in. I think I promised that we were gonna change the deck list for today. I think I promised, but then I forgot. And so we're not gonna change it. We're just gonna go. Patone. The first Patone among the line of many Patones. Good luck, have fun. Do you have an extra deck? Do you have an extra deck? You do. Full extra deck. Full complement. 4, 5, 6 yellow. We have 1 Gurm. Sounds pretty good. Hopefully he summons... What's the worst thing he could possibly summon? Level 2. Mystic Swordsman level 2 in defense mode. And that's it. That's literally it. He should just pass. Oh, he took it back. A card laid is a card played. No, I'm just kidding. The girl. Mother Grizz. Mother Grizz. Alright, do I summon Gurm? Do I summon Gurm? Or do I not summon Gurm? Do I set Gurm? I'm gonna summon Gurm, I think. Or do I set Gurm? I'm gonna summon Gurm. I don't think there's any reason not to. I'm gonna set these 2 jars. I don't think I'm gonna set anything more. I could set skill drain, but I kind of want to see if I can bait out the heavy. Because this is already like signaling to the opponent that these 2 cards are real. And so I don't want to signal even more. I just want to go like Delinquent Duo. I don't think we're going to activate the jars. Which one do I care about more? He is a recruiter, so skill drain seems like it might not be as good. Maybe not. I could have flipped these, but I don't think MST or skill drain are like so good. You fool. Grave robber. I can rob his delinquent duo. That's pretty funny. Alright, we take 4. We get to summon the boys. The boys are all here, baby. Takes 6, he takes 5. Let me know what you guys think of the volume for the music. I got a comment last video that it was too loud, and so I made some effort to lower it. I just heard a big thumping noise from beneath my feet with my downstairs neighbor. Typically, it's not the downstairs neighbors that that cause the issues. I think Germ's going to defense mode. I think I will set Grave Robber hilariously, and then probably Ring of Destruction. I think those 2. I think we'll ring the Mother Grizz. I think we'll oh, Mobius? Zaborgian. That is fine. Defense mode. Okay. I do think we ring this guy. I do think we ring him. I don't think we want to take any more life points than that. Draw. Premature burial. That's not exactly what we want. Now, I could use Grave Robber, could duo him, and then I could still do a wall for 2,000, which should be kind of nice. Huh. Germ's not good. Germ's not good for pre-mat. We don't want Germ. Do I want to delinquent duo him? That's the question. I had to pay... Oh, I had to pay another 1,000, don't I? Yeah, I can't afford that for sure. So we're gonna set... We're gonna set wall. I should probably set skill drain 2. Yeah, I'm gonna set skill drain 2. I think Heavy Storm's basically gonna kill us anyway, so we might as well. Interesting. Okay. Do I want to build the wall? If I don't build the wall, go down to 32. That's fine. not 32, 3,000. That's a little bit less fine. It's a little bit less fine. Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment. This is not looking great, to be honest. I think we set this guy in the turn. I think I have to flip up Wall of Revealing Light before he does something that... Or do I want to skill drain? I think I have to wall. I have to do it first so that I can solemn like Mobius or whoever. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have enough for skill drain. Music feels like it might be a little loud. Nightmare Penguin. That's very funny. Oh god. Yeah, I guess. That tells me he has Mobius, right? I guess there's really nothing I can do though. I guess he just goes to hand. That's very funny. I'm about to get owned by, yeah, it's Mobius. Oh, it's blowback. And he just kills me. Alright. That wasn't very good at all. That was not good at all. Alright, well, these guys are really good. I might bring in Nox. I bring in Torrential. Yeah, those look good to me. I think we're gonna get rid of the Necrofear. He does play Monarchs, and so now we have to be aware of that. Grave Robber I think is gonna be okay. I can shave a Jar, I can shave a Solemn, I think. Cybersteintha. Okay. Summon the boy, set the boy, end the turn. My downstairs neighbor's going nuts right now. They're having like a party, bro. They're having a party. Mystical Space Typhoon. So this is gonna be like Mother Grizz, right? Right. I could MST. I could just attack. I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, we don't really care about that. We can ring it if we want to. I think we just set the house. We'll ring it now, so he can't Monarch me. Yeah, I'm gonna ring it now. I don't want you to Monarch me. You cannot use summoned Mother Grizz this turn. I destroyed a Grizz, he summoned a Grizz, and so he cannot scapegoat. Good to know, though. Very good to know. MST would have worked out splendidly. MST would have been fantastic. Hopefully he summons him on. That would be pretty nice. Do I MST that? Yeah, I'm gonna MST that. I could Solemn the other guy if I want to. Another wall. That's on Fort for me. I could go in with Cyberstein and Solemn. Doesn't make any sense to me though. And so we're just gonna end the turn, I think. Now we can activate his scapegoat. No, I don't care about that. We can activate wall if we have to. You know, I'm just the Psyduck sitting in the pool with my floaty. Ditching a live trap dust shoot is interesting. That feels disrespectful. Does that feel disrespectful, or is it just me? Set them on. So it's Sinister Serpent. Oh, it's not Sinister Serpent. Yeah, I think we let that happen. Gotta make room. That is not the card you should remove because I'm just meant to trust you that you're gonna put it back. Is that what's gonna happen here? Am I just meant to trust you? 21. He gets the OG attack. Pitone 0-1. He gets the original attack. Yeah. It's gonna own us. Now, what's unfortunate about this is that our Stiver Steintha is gonna be a dedge no matter what. So I guess we're gonna spend 3. The reason I'm only spending 3 instead of just like paying us down to Jowgen range is that we have this Solemn and then another one if we want. Okay. It's not bad. We're gonna get last turn with this, I think. All right, now I'm tempted to... I think I'm definitely gonna set Cyberstein. I'm tempted to set this and then flip it and pay another 3. So that he can only destroy me with like Heavy Storm. I have to solemn that. Okay. Did he even see traps from me? I guess he saw the wall. He saw the wall. But now this wall is useless, effectively, unfortunately. Useless in terms of actually... Snatch Steelitha. That's interesting. I could Snatch Steel. I could Snatch Steel. Because I don't care how many life points he has. That unlocks his field, though. And so we're not going to do that. We're just going to end the turn. I don't want to unlock his field. That is fine. Hopefully he cannot kill me this turn. Hopefully we draw Jowgen. Exactly. He's playing like DD Warrior Lady though, right? Going to main phase. What do you have to say for yourself? Do you have a monster that can out my Theban Nightmare? Doubt it. doubt it. I mean, obviously he's going to be playing Sangan, and so he could just get Sangan, attack Sangan in, and then get any monster and summon it for a draw. He could do that, which makes Theban Nightmare like awful, to be honest. It's not a good card. I don't think it's... I think it's funny, but it's not going to work. So first step is we all discard all of our cards. If last turn is successful, then you'll pick a mon to summon from deck. Sangan out. I'm not going to tell him how to play the game, but definitely Sangan is already Amoeba is already sufficient to kill us, or to draw. And so he's going to play some sort of monster, and so he should definitely win. I will remind him of the Sangan trigger because that is mandatory, but I'm not going to tell him how to play the game. I think part of the advantage of last turn on ladder is that nobody knows how it works. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell him to concede. I'm not going to tell him anything. Just... Mother Grizz. That's another way to draw. That is another way. Offer him a draw. Theban Nightmare is huge though. He's so big. Okay, well now we know we're playing against like control. So we want that. He's also playing Decree. This deck is very bad against control because they have too many mons that can just... Theban Nightmare, what are you doing? Theban Nightmare is only good against like Turbo, but Turbo's, we already have like a good matchup against that. We want our other Solomon. Alright, I'm sorry, Grave Robber, I have to take you out. I think all the rest of the cards are okay. Maybe we don't want some Byra the Dark. That's gonna be fine. I am only playing 2 light monsters now. BLS should not be in the deck. Hopefully I don't get punished by that smile. Okay, this hand is absolutely cracked. And so if we lose, it's because we're bad at the game. If we lose this, it's because we are not good. All right, well, we got King Tiger, which is pretty nice. We want to save this. Mirror Force is kind of sus. Snatch Steel is kind of sus. I think it might just be these two, honestly, which is pretty cray, considering that they are some of the best cards in the game. I'm gonna activate Different Dimension Capsule, I think. Try to get Jaugen. I should probably play more than one Jaugen, let's be honest. I'm gonna summon the boy, and I think I am gonna set Ring. Heavy Storm would be kind of a bummer, but there was that one time where he MST'd the Wall of Revealing Light to win the game, and he didn't MST Different Dimension Capsule, so I don't think like he has like a natural fear of it. There goes one out to King Tiger. Ends the turn. No play, eh? I'm not gonna summon Breaker. I even set Wall. I do. JIC, he comes up with like something crazy. That's pretty good. Do you think I'm gonna Oh, what's he bouncing? Is he scared or no? Is he scared of the capsule or no? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Well, you might be able to win the... once per turn. Once per turn, my friend. But now we know he has a Nightmare Penguin. We can out this with Breaker if he has no back row. No problem. I do think that we want a wall here. I will only pay 2,000 though. Boing. Boing. Fortunately, we can only out this with Breaker. Last turn's just like dead because we can't use Stein anymore. And so we need to play more than one Jowgen. I've decided. We can't out this with Breaker unless we just attack with it, which is really kind of very unfortunate. And so yeah, I am going to go for it, I think. I'm going to put him in defense mode, though. Put him to defense mode. Let's go. All right. Do I even break it? I think we do. Even if it's scapegoat, I don't care because we have King Tiger. Dead creature swap. Okay. I'm gonna set Solemn and end the turn. We're in a really good spot. King Tiger just poo-poos on control decks. And so I would be surprised if he had anything to summon. No. I'm gonna Solemn that. No, sir. I am Solemning it. Yeah, Penguin, but I don't think that matters. Skill drain, eh? I guess I could have played this card. I guess I should still play this card. Let's knock first. Now I know he's willing to bluff, though, so... This doesn't change the clock, though. So I'm just going to attack with Breaker. And then I will shift into attack mode. Let's go ahead and activate the capsule. I don't even know, man. What do we want? Heavy Storm? We're not playing Heavy Storm. Giant Trunade? Yeah, I guess. Alright, I'm going to set skill drain as well. End the turn. Please no Heavy Storm. That's fine. Solemn Judgment, eh? One on different dimension capsule. Do I flip skill drain? Probably, right? I probably shouldn't have. Because I turned King Tiger off. Yeah, that was pretty bad actually. We might lose because of that. I'm not playing around Mirror Force either. I don't know, man. Gantha is fine. Now you can just get like a recruiter. Yeah, I threw. I shouldn't have used skill drain. This shouldn't even be in the deck. If we win this duel, we'll take it out of the deck and we'll remove the big Chonguses. I think I need to rebuild the deck. I'm not feeling great. Even though this game's going pretty okay, I'm not feeling great. Yeah, you can just get Mother Grizz now. Alright, set and turn. I get Trunade. I guess I should have gotten something else. I don't know. Trunade will turn skill drain off. So if he sets Grizz and passes, then I theoretically win because yeah, okay, I win for sure. Because I can activate Trunade. If he activates whatever, then I can Solemn. Maybe this is 5D chess, and I tricked him into getting Mother Grizz off of Sangan. Maybe there's a 1500 Watermon. If so, I'm in trouble. If so, I'm in trouble. I'm like the egg in the back. I'm the back egg that got squished. If there's a 1500 water monster. But I don't think there is. Turns out I 5D chess with Giant Tyrannid into the misplay with Skill Drain. Yeah, he ain't got nothing. Alright. I don't think we want him. I don't think we want them, which means we probably don't want these guys either. So maybe we bring back the Germs and Necrofear, if you can believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Okay. Maybe Grave Robber comes back in. Swords, I don't hate. I probably want the heavy. The Dust Tornadoes. I could bring back Theban Nightmare just to increase our light count for BLS. Swords Revealing Light. He seems to have trouble. He can bounce it with stuff, but I don't think I care about that. We're also going to bring one heavy over a Giant Tyrannid. I also don't like the different dimension capsule. We'll bring in a dust. Kind of want this other jar. Wish there were a way to sort your cards. Like, I know I'm playing 15 mons and like that's fine and everything, but I wish you could sort. 'Cause it's just random right now and that's not helpful. Alright, cards that are good or bad. Good, good, good. Meh, good, good. Meh, maybe I don't want that. I think it's gonna be fine. This is a very close duel. I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like if I were playing like a meta deck, this would go very fast, but I'm not. So, ooh, this hand is kind of crungo. I think we just saved Dust Tornado for the Royal Decree. Delinquent Duo. That's fine. We'll get rid of our BLS. We'll get rid of BLS. We don't support him enough in this household anyway. TT, huh? Okay. I'd probably just set ring. Probably just ring. Please no Sinister Serpent. Ooh. No. I could have let it go to hand and I would just take like a very, very clean +1. But we'll take a +1 from the pitch. Breaker, huh? That ring would have been nice. That ring would have been nice. I don't know how many answers we have to Breaker. That's not one of them. Alright, so I could... I could try to bait the break. Set like TT plus wall, and both of them kind of help me out with Breaker. Could set all 3 of these, but then I lose to like Heavy Storm. I'm just gonna set the 2. Hopefully he just summons them on. He hit the Torrential Tribute. It's on Fort, but it's part of life. 3,000 or 2,000? I think it's gonna be 2. Maybe I should have said Dusk, 'cause now if he has like a A royal decree, we're in trouble. Okay. How can the spiritualist is not really what we want. It could be though. All right, let's knock this guy out. Pro set tribe infecting virus? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, so do we play around royal decree or do we play around heavy storm? Heavy storm we lose anyway. We lose the game to heavy storm no matter what. I guess I should have set Jalgan. Is he still playing knock, do you think? King Tiger Wing, who is a excellent draw. We might get bailed out by King Tiger Wing, who. Okay. All right. What do you got for us? Heavy storm is still pretty bad. That pro set tribe infecting virus is kind of silly. But silly in like a good way. I actually respect that play a lot. Oh. That's actually pretty rough. During your opponent's standby phase, you can target it and then it'll change its battle position. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna set, and I think I am gonna set Jalgan. He still can't get over the wall, and if he finds a way to get rid of the wall, we can solemn it. Ugh. I think we let that go. I mean, it makes our last turn dead. I'm gonna dust this. Another King Tiger Wing, who very funny. Yep. Sure are gonna summon that guy. Are we gonna win based on Floodgate plus double King Tiger Wing, who we do have the Solemn, it's not bad. We have to really be like particular about it, that we can only activate it when it will make us lose the game if we don't. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be in a pickle if he can't do anything about this. Hey, Call of the Haunted, which was kind of dead. He could have gotten back Abyss Soldier, but that's kind of dead. He could bounce wall, I guess. You guys like that I shaved my beard? I'm not like haggard anymore. I'm been growing out my hair. You guys might be able to tell from like end of season 2 to end of season 1. Because I'm in my early 30s, and I feel like this is the last time in my life where I could theoretically have like long hair before I'm looked at like I'm weird. Creature swap. Oh, that's just a no. Now I get to know what this is. It's amoeba. Big think. I don't know if I want to let him do that. I'm not going to let him do that. You can have him back. Very funny that he can't summon that in attack mode. No way. Okay, that's fine. Still can't attack me. Draw. Very good card. Alright, I don't even know what I want. Swords is not bad. Last turn's awful. Dark Necrophere is even worse. Wow, I hate all this. I guess I just want swords. Man, this is awful. All these cards are horrendous. Do I play swords? Ugh. Probably. I'd probably play swords. That Graceful Charity was the worst Graceful Charity ever. I can't believe he had 2 creature swap. 13 cards in, by the way. Dark Ruler Hades is potentially the best draw in our deck. Get Hades'd on. Get Hades'd on. Get Hades'd on. I probably could have won with last turn if I'd kept that. I could have flipped. No, I couldn't have. I would have died. Never mind. It would have been funny had I been able to do that. But I couldn't have. Alright, so now we're in a very good spot. My phone just went off. It is Aaron. Shout out to you, Aaron. Match over. I got incredibly lucky. I'm hitting with the GG and I'm gonna get out of here. GG. See ya. You know it's never good when somebody starts milling out their entire deck because they're like, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? All right. We're in the 1,000. We're in 1,000. All right. 3, 4, 6. That was a long one, guys. 3, 4, 6 yellow. 3, 4, 6. That was water control. I'm keeping good data on what we've been playing this season and all the past seasons, and so I think we'll have some sort of data parade at some point. I know I've been promising you guys all sorts of like statistics and like that video on like question that I never made from season 2. I make some sort of promises and then I break them, but here we are. I'm uploading, baby. KB. Look, have fun, KB. What do you think KB stands for? 1, 8, 4 yellow. You got me. I got cooked. Pikachu's trying to put off. This is the promises I made are the flower. The fire is my procrastination. And Pikachu is Pikachu. Our hand's awful. This hand's awful. It has 2 bricks. This guy needs skill train. This is good, and this is coming too early. So this is also theoretically too early. All these cards are not. No play, huh? Jalgan the Spiritualist, huh? Well, BLS is now better. Because we now have the lights. I'm thinking this is probably Reasoning Gate. That's the deck that usually passes turn 1. Heavy Storm turn 3 without doing anything terraforming. What's our dude? Ladder loves water. I know Cub just put out like this is his water week, and so maybe people are watching Cub and they're like, I'm gonna try that out. In which case, that's awesome, and we love that. But people love water, man. Wow, this sucks. I hate this. That being said, we can't pre-mat the orc if we want. Jargreed's okay. We could pre-mat the orc. I think you'd have a hard time getting over it, and then Abyss Soldier doesn't really out the orc, really. I'm tempted to do that. I could just take a hit, which is just not that big of a deal. I think I'm gonna take 1 hit. I could also have sets. I could have summoned Jalgan. Well, pre-mat would not have worked out, so I'm glad we didn't do that. Dude, water is cramping my style a little bit. Last turn. Okay. Huh. So this is 36. If he summons another monster, I lose. Is the problem. I guess now it's time to pre-mat. You can just bounce it back. I might just lose. Am I just gonna lose? can summon Jalgan. I can summon Jalgan. And then set Solemn and pass. And then I can pre-mat Jalgan. If I summon Jalgan, he's gonna bounce it. If I summon Jalgan, he won't bounce it. He'll bounce Solemn. And then I'll take 1834. He has another 1,000. I lose. Sorry, big think. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I could pre-mat Giant Orc. And then he'll bounce it. I have to summon Jalgan too, but then Jalgan will be gone. I can't. I think I just lose. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set, I guess, these two. And then I'm gonna set Jalgan. If he has knock, I think we just lose. But I can't summon it. I have to like tempt him to bounce it. Yeah, knock and we lose for sure. I feel like we haven't heard that. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh gosh. I think I might just concede. You know what? No, we'll Solemn. We'll Solemn that guy. And then maybe he'll give us more information. I think we lose, though. Man, people have knock, man. This is like the only card I'd ever set in this deck. I guess that means he won't take it out, though. Yugioh? Bro, what's going on? And he went for it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Tribe's good. Breaker's good. I don't think King Tiger is actually going to be good, which is unfortunate for us. I think we do want these Dust Tornadoes. We'll take that. Torrential seems fine because he played into it. Okay. What do we want to take out? I think we're going to keep in Theban Nightmare hilariously. Skill Drain's not bad. We can cut that. We can cut that. Sorry, Grave Robber. I keep cutting you. Maybe some Byras. Which means we cut one Skill Drain. What the heck? That's just gonna have to be fine. Maybe some Byra's good because it can get over all the big monsters. I don't know though. Cybersteintha, huh? Alright, we're gonna summon Gurm. Set. End turn. He's getting the ocean. He's bringing the whole ocean into his hand. Will he play the entire ocean though? That's the question. Yeah, I've been growing out my hair. I honestly don't like it because like the quality of my hair is pretty straight up here, but then in the back, it gets very curly. Like it's not really what I want. I don't really know what I want though. I went to a barber and I'm like, I kind of want to grow out my hair. Like, what would you suggest? And he didn't really have any suggestions. Like, I feel like it's really hard to find a good barber for men. Like, they just don't know what to do. I'm gonna let that go. I don't care about Gurm going to the grave. We're gonna get all the Gurms, baby. We're having a Gurm party. Breaker, the magical warrior. Okay. I'm gonna Jar of Greed. Last turn. Alright, so I can summon... What can I do? I'm gonna put these to defense mode. I'm gonna play a little bit slower this game. I'm gonna set you. I'm gonna set you. I'm just gonna end the turn. I can Mirror Force if he plays into it, then I have these two to take care of these two. And then Breaker can just get over this guy. Sanganta. Yeah, that's fine. I think I do Mirror. It's only like a 1-for-1. But Solemn Judgment. That's absolutely nuts. Oh, baby. Okay, that's fine with me. That's not correct. What's... Alright, we're bringing out the calculator. What's 70 divided by 2? Plus 250. Since you were at 7. I think that's right, right? Some slightly cheaper. Please don't make me wait. I'm trying to do a nice thing for you. Thank you. Okay, draw. Giantess Tornado Test. I still have Cyberstein. Do I just win? I think we do dust this. Whatever it is. And then Master of Oz over Sangan. Just wins the game. So we're gonna do that. Sometimes your past lives from the other seasons where you summon Cyberstein and just win, sometimes your past lives come back into the present, baby. Okay. I don't want you anymore, I don't think. Maybe I do. We can still win with last turn. I'm so like used to being like last turn bad. Maybe this season's silly. Maybe the only like really good last turn deck is the one where you just stall. That might be the case, but I don't know. We have a whole season ahead of us. I might just need to do some more innovation. I like Hades. I like Dark Necrofear. I especially like Hades. Hades, I think, is really the answer, because Necrofear still doesn't answer certain cards, like Sangan or DD Warrior Lady. I said I wanted Zombiras. Maybe I don't want Tribe. I think the Jars of Greed actually go pretty hard. So I kind of want to bring that one in too. Maybe this is not a skill drain. He's playing like literally vanillas. He's playing Gaga Yugioh. I know he's playing like Abyss Soldier, and Abyss Soldier is pretty good with the drain, but I don't know. We hard drew Theban Nightmare, so that's fine. This can't be revived from the graveyard, so I think it's just Theban Nightmare. Do you guys like the card advantage calculator? I like it. Don't look at it right now though, because it's not updated. It's not updated right now, so please don't look at it. The wall. Could summon Zambira, could just not. I'm tempted just to set Torrential, but I think I'm gonna set both. I think I'm gonna set both. If this is pro set heavy, they're the best duelist ever. They hit my Torrential. But it's okay. My wall became better. Will he have any? I need to pay 3,000 because he has Gaga Gigo plus Legendary Ocean. And Gantha. I'm gonna spend 3. Because Gaga Gigo can get over it. Overpaying for this card is generally like not a good idea though. Another Zambira the Dark. Let's summon him. Do I attack? No. I could have checked for Battle Trap. But I think Zambira is fine. I can check for a Battle Trap next turn. Ooh, you gonna bounce my guy? What are you bouncing? That's on forward. Got a follow up? You do. It's even more on forward. I think we're probably gonna lose this one. We will be able to hit over this, hopefully. Please don't be a back row. It's a back row. Alright. Jargreed. Go forth, my Zambira the Dark. I could just not attack and just trust that he doesn't draw a Watermon. But I am going to attack because I want to. That's very, very unfortunate. We are going to set to... Please do not draw a Watermon or else I will cry. Gravity Bind's interesting. I know with the Legendary Ocean it prevents him from being affected. We need to get rid of this guy though. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know whether we have a good answer for that. We have BLS. He did not draw a Watermon, it seems. Okay. Ring is awful. Alright, BLS off the jar. That's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna set them both. Because why not? Okay. I could different dimension capsule for BLS. That's pretty slow though. Gosh, I don't even know what to do. I could Dust Tornado this and then attack with Zambira. I feel like I have to get this off the field. I think I have to. I think I have to get it off the field. Especially if I'm going to activate this different dimension capsule. Now, I could summon Hades. I could summon Hades. I guess there's really no reason not to. I'm gonna activate this. We're gonna search out BLS. I think I just pass. This plays around Snatch Steal vaguely, but if he uses Snatch Steal, I'll just lose, right? Hades, where are you when I need you? Okay, he didn't put everything to attack mode. He threw, kind of. All right. I should have summoned Hades, I guess. I guess I should have. Snatch Steal is a hell of a card. Wow, I got bailed out. That's crazy. We don't want to steal Gagagia, we want to steal something else. We'll steal Mother Grizz. Hades. I could kill Sangan, but I'm not going to. And the reason for that is I have this wall and this ring that can stop Sangan. If we make it one more turn, we might... If I win this, I will go like nuts because we don't deserve it. That Snatch Steal was crazy. Maybe I should be playing Brain Control. Oh. Hades is so good. Oh my gosh, we got BLS. That's crazy. We got BLS. That's crazy. We are... Ring just kills us. We gotta kill him pretty fast. I'm afraid of what this can be though. I have a Solemn. I didn't even notice what I drew for turn. Alright, we're just gonna banish Light Dark for sure. Thank you, Theban Nightmare. Thank you. Oh baby. Though if I attacked over that with Hades, it would be negated. I feel kind of bad that I did the declare because I think that he just accidentally hit the declare. Oh, please Mon, please Mon, please Mon, please Mon. That's not Mon. Do I play it? guess I do. I guess there's no reason not to, right? Okay. Alright, I can ring for a draw, which is nice. I'm not going to set this wall anymore. There's really no reason to. Legendary Ocean's back, baby. Alright, we win. We win the game. That's absolutely crazy. We also have last turn. Wall revealing light. Oh my gosh. Yeah. GG, man. I can't believe we pulled it out. I cannot believe we pulled that out. We played so bad. Look at this Pikachu. Look how cute he is. That's me. That's me, baby, wearing my blue party hat because we're under the ocean. Because we're under the ocean. I don't know why, but everyone loves water on ladder. Like, if I go look at my statistics from last season, I looked at this a couple days ago. From season 2, we played water control more times than Chaos Turbo. Isn't that crazy? I feel like it's a lot. We run into water a lot. Water is a preferred archetype of ladder for whatever reason. So 363 elo. 363. 110. Guys, I have a question. I have a question for you, and I want you to answer me honestly. Is this deck really that much better than season 2? Were machines worse than this deck? I don't think they were. I'm like, let's be honest, I don't think they were. I think if you put machines up against this deck, like, not against each other because that's too volatile, but let's say that you make the machine deck play 10 ladder matches and make this deck play 10 ladder matches. Wouldn't you bet on machines to win? Like, wouldn't it not even be close? But I think that this is, like, let's go back. Yeah, you can't really see, honestly, because the spider's in the way. But it looks like we're almost exactly where Grandmark was. And we, like, felt the sting of that season the entire time we played last time. And so we're playing really well. Like, it's just, we're winning so much, but it just doesn't feel good, you know? Like, for something about the deck, I'm just like, oh, this is not very good. And then we make it out somehow. I don't know, maybe we just gotten pretty lucky at the beginning of the season. It might just be like luck as a factor, but we haven't lost very much. We played 23 matches. Can you guys believe that we played 23? It feels like we played like 4 in total. Some of those were oh, okay, wait, hold up. A lot of these were just like people quit the game. A lot of them were people just like quit the game. But yeah, we played 23 matches, we've lost 7. And so we have about like a 66% win rate, including the games that people just gave us for free. And so that probably makes sense. We're probably at closer to like 50-50, which is something that just like doesn't feel usually very good. And so let's go back to the deck. I want to make some changes. I think, this is gone. It's back. It's back, baby. We're back. I don't know, guys. I don't think Theban Nightmare's I don't think that's the play. I think it's very funny, and I think it was in line with my original conception of the deck. And it's a light. It got us our light that we needed. I don't know. I've been impressed with different Dimension Capsule. I've been impressed with the Germs. I've been impressed with Hades. The Grave Robber last episode was pretty good. I don't know. Maybe the problem's the walls. Maybe we're playing too many walls and we just need to be more aggro. And maybe there's a better way to lower our life points than wall. Even though I think it was wall that won us both these matches because the opponent just had a really hard time getting over the floodgate. I don't know. There's something off. Something about this isn't great. I think I want more Jowgen. Maybe Shining Angel gets replaced by another Jowgen. And I feel like I don't ever see the Giant Orcs and Symbiras. And 2 and 3 is kind of a weird ratio. I think we're going to go back to the dojo. We're going to go back to the dojo a little bit. I think that what we want in the future is something that's a little bit more focused on like a Monarch kind of build, with Hades being our Monarch of choice. I think that actually sounds really interesting to me. Like a Monarch deck that plays like 3 Brain Con, but it also plays last turn. As like an incidental card that can just win you the game if you have like Hades. I'm gonna think about that. It basically has to be Hades. All right, we're gonna very quickly, because I know we're at the end of the episode. I don't want to keep you longer than you need to be kept. But all right, so we want level 6 or 5, and we want the attack to be at least 2,401. So we got Hades, we got Giga, Gaga Gigo, we got Guardian Grawl. Did you guys know this guy had 2,500? I would have guessed it was like 1,500. Cannot be summoned unless you control a face-up Gravity Axe. This is the only card in your hand you can special summon it. Oh. Huh. What is... Alright, we're gonna look up what Gravity Axe Grawl does after this. Alright. We got Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Spirit. We have literally the vanilla Summon Skull. The End of Anubis. When this card is face up in the field, all cards... effects that target a card in the graveyard or that activate in the graveyard are negated. I think that's just worse than Hades, right? I think it's just worse. And so maybe we do like 3 Hades Monarch Bonanza. We could play Summon Skull, it's an Archfiend. Though I've never been clear, is Summon Skull an Archfiend in GOAT format? Or no? Because they definitely made that distinction. Maybe it was from the beginning, because I think the whole, like, they add this errata to the English card because they was always in the archetype in the OCG. And so they just want to make it more, like, uniform. I think that was it. So yeah, I would say yes. Okay, let's look up... Last thing, let's look up Gravity Axe. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. Monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle positions. Huh. And then... Grawl. Only card in your hand you can special. So it's like a Fierce Gaia. That's not good, right? That's not good. I don't think we like it. It could be a fun deck to build, but that's not what we're looking for. Alright guys. I'm gonna head out. I want to say that we're gonna have a new deck on Thursday, but I'm not gonna promise it. I'm not gonna promise. I'll promise it at least by Monday. We might run this one back one more time, and so I can solicit your feedback in the comments a little bit and give it a little bit of time to think. But I think we want a Monarch build. We can take some inspiration from our Monarch list. Remember this, guys. Remember Gillosaurus. I remember Gillosaurus. But yeah, all these cards I feel like are just interesting. Cold Wave. No, Cold Wave's not good for last turn. But these Brain Cons, Recruiters plus Giant Germ plus Creature Swap. I didn't even think of that. 3 Brain Con, Giant Germ plus Creature Swap. Sack, but then Hades will negate the Giant Germ. Hades will negate the Germ, which is not what we want. That's not bad though to get Hades out. And then maybe we play a little bit more Chaos. Maybe a Sork, maybe a BLS. Maybe we don't play Cyberstein at all. We just throw in like 3 Jowgen. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go say hi to Pikachu. Pikachu and I have a hangout planned. Bye.